Hello everyone and welcome in another little filler episode. I want to before we continue, I just feel like I just feel like doing most of the side quests since we can't like got some and I we're gonna do side quests. I think I'm going to additional episode with companions. Like I know like this might not be everyone's like cup of tea. Uh but I thought it might be fun to just go through those extra quests. So let's see what this is about. I already forgot what we're supposed to be doing here, other than helping Shinka. I keep saying her name wrong. Also, I feel like I say a lot of names in this game wrong. And I would like to formally apologize, but I'm doing my best. We've got some problems. Not so much a problem for me as it is for this guy. Since Master Shingi is here now, maybe he can talk about it himself. I'm just a young apprentice who cannot graduate, so I'm not qualified yet to lead a team. Don't call me master. I'm just saying it for convenience sake. Don't worry about this, Shinki. I remember, you're the great hero Master Gonshu mentioned. He said you helped him fight off all the monsters in the commission. Why are you like this? I really envy you. I can't do anything. I'm just a piece of trash. Jesus Christ, calm down. Get this guy therapy. Why is he just randomly calling himself a piece of trash? Wasting my days away at the Artisanship Commission. Every time I come across something dangerous, I flee in fear. I'm such a chicken and I've got no sense of artisanship. Why are you so self-pitying all of a sudden? It's not sudden at all. I've been depressed ever since I found I lost my master's manuscript. The manuscript is my master legacy work of his life and it's the only copy in the whole cosmos, and you lost it. Um, what happened to Master Gonshu? Please get hold of yourself. The one who passed away is Master Ryan, a craftsman who used to be my mentor when I first joined the Artisanship Commission. What do you mean, please get hold of yourself? You gave me no actual context to know that's what you mean. How would I know that? No, seriously, like, how would we know any of this? My master's manuscript should have gone down to Injianzu history, was to be saving my own skin and then take it out with me. Can he stop writing like that? Because it's troubling me. Just find that manuscript and you'll be fine, right? Artisanship commission bill with uncontrolled abominations. Yeah. Is this why you invited me over? Don't mind me right now. Just help Shanky find the manuscript. Yeah. Are we pushing too far? Just let the right people handle the right things. Besides, it's too dangerous for you to go back alone. Only on one condition. Don't even think about slacking off this time. Oh, she is not happy. Well, so much for my lazy day plans. Anyways, got any leads on the manuscript? Those manuscript things all seem identical to me. After Master Ryan passed, his manuscript were packed away by the Artisanship Commission, which should be placed in the Sapienti Academy. My master's dream was to create a Starskiff that nobody's ever seen before. There should be words like Starskiff's design, skill structures, Starskiff engine on this manuscript. That's enough for us. If you keep using more of these fancy words, we ain't gonna understand anything. Aren't you? You know what? I'm not gonna even say a word. But yeah, let's go find the manuscript. Oh, is this? Oh yeah. Can I unlock this? Why is the key locked if you can so easily go around? Well, let's just check this out. This is the Sapienti Academe. Stay sharp. Okay. Uh, you can keep watch at the door? I'm Sunaku to help you watch the door. How about I go and look you? Oh my goodness. Fine. You have the matching fighting skills. Was pitch black in there, so to save trouble I pull out everything that looked like a design manuscript. Why don't we sift through these here and see which one of them is Mr. Ryan's? Will do. Great. There's anything you don't understand, ask, but I'm not too familiar with documentation systems like Artisanship Commission. I often hear from Mace, and messing with a craftsman toolbox is like choking off a craftsman's neck. Once we find the right manuscript, we'll have to put the rest back promptly. Otherwise, the Artisanship Commission folks will come after me. Right, it's okay. It's just... This is a design manuscript that explains the working principles behind luminiflux spikes. Next. Blueprint for the arm exterior design. I don't think. Next. About the design of a type of starskiff, showcasing its structural finesse. Okay, that's the one. I'll keep this manuscript for lambing. I'll be a chime by you vehicle by empty hand. This IPC designer advice seems pretty important too. I suppose it's kept in the same place as Starskiff manuscript. Let Shane decide for himself. Get him to see for himself. Let me tell you a product for the workplace. If it exists, just bring it, even if your boss didn't explicitly ask for it. Well, that depends, because if you... that makes me think of something that doesn't make full sense, but like, if tax office people come and ask for something, you give them only the singular document they ask for. You never gave them extra documents, because they will look for them and they will find something if they look hard enough. So yeah. But otherwise, I suppose you keep that in mind. What would you do if Shenji said, I suddenly remember that invite is also important? I would tell him to go fetch it himself. That's what I would do. If he doesn't ask about it, it's really not appropriate to just hand it over to him, so I'll leave it with you for now. How troublesome. You gotta learn to work smarter. Oh, there's a monster's voice now. There are monsters nearby. Be careful, Valicia. Yeah, it's okay, don't worry about it. I've got some bad news. I'm not happy. The Starskiff design manuscript is the match. What should we do? Just be honest, tell him the truth. I'm gonna complain for this and go down in Shanzu history as an eternal sinner. Ah, you're fine. I mean, even if it's damaged, then it still should be partially, like, readable, shouldn't it? Did you find my master manuscript? About I'd like to explain a bit more in detail. Something happened to the manuscript. No way. How to put this? Thank you, at least you managed to bring back the remaining parts of the manuscript. I should be blamed for this, if I had been more brave and taken the manuscript with me as I fled. Please don't cry, sir. Shinji, are you okay? I'm such a wimp. How can I be such a good for nothing? Oh Jesus, he's back to loafing. Keep saying I'm all about my master manuscript in his stream, but all I did was sit here waiting for you guys to... I mean, you thought you might die, so I think it's fair. Can't even protect a manuscript. This has nothing to do with you being a craftsman. Every time I pick I can only think of my master teaching me these artisan skills. As soon as I think of these skills, I remember I lost the final manuscript. Can't let him be depressed like this. You should complete the missing parts of the manuscript. Asking me to fill my master's shoes would be like asking a dollar to duplicate the most famous art piece in the world. There are some talented toddlers out there, sir. If I'm in low spirits at work, I'll simply pick out a wide open space to take a wee stroll. Let's put the manuscript aside and pick up the mood at Starskifffffffs, huh? I can't stay at the Artisanship Commission anymore. I'm homeless and it doesn't matter where I go. Oh my god, this poor man. I do feel bad for him, but don't be so crestfallen. There's food and drink, there's the sleepless area for tea, and there's Starwater Avenue for shopping. Where you wanna go? We can go wherever, Miss Shink, you call the shots. Uh, uh, let's have some snacks. We'll go to a snack stall and see if there's anything good to eat. Come on, let's go. Oh, hello there, miss. Berry pheasant skewers, tusk pear wraps, steamed puffergo milk, plus the famous mystery steamed stuffed buns that everyone's been eating lately. Shenji, what do you want? It's my treat. That's very generous. I don't wanna eat anything. Uh, give me one of everything, thanks. Well, you wait a bit and eat later. We'll eat Shinji elsewhere and take a stroll. I just want to see Starskiff soaring through space. We'll go look at some Starskiffs. We can go to the bridge and watch from there. I'm not sure if that will help his mood, but I guess that's the only thing we can do right now. Starskiff should be a familiar sight for all Jiangsu citizens. I crisscross the skies on skiffs every day, watching the buildings on either side rush by just like they have for 100 years. Lots of Jiangsu people are just like me, who never really thought about the cleverness and technological advancements behind the Starskiff. We just took it for granted and thoughtlessly enjoyed its convenience. Good design is practical, and the more practical it is, the harder it is to be appreciated, is what my master always said. He's loved Starskiffs dearly his whole life, and hoped to build an even better model. I should have been a Starskiff designer myself, when my grades were too low and before I could even finish studying, my master passed away. Now I can't even protect the manuscript that he's left behind. You and your master seem really close. No, Master Yan was always so nice to me, but my level was technically never good enough to be his apprentice. I lacked the talent and was too lazy, but he still never cast me aside. All I felt was powerlessness and regret when confronted by the genius of his work after his passing. I hated that I wasted my apprenticeship, not knowing how to carry out my master's final designs. We've only had 20 years of apprenticeship between us, and it's all gone so fast. So your master wasn't from Jiangsu? Yes, but since I got to know him, he's never left the lawful. He was more local than the locals. He used to joke with me that if it weren't for me, he would have gone and joined the IPC. He may not have been joking around with you. We found an IPC designer invite. Do you have the invite? Let's show Shenji. Yeah. A designer invite? For my master? Ryan Masteronso. This indeed was my master's name, and this day was the very same thing 120 years ago when he took me on as his disciple. He chose me instead at the Artisanship Commission. He gave up the Interastral Peace Corporation. We're both confused here. Could you please tell us the story between you and Master Ryan? But I'm not a natural storyteller. This might take a while. Tell me all the details. The Artisanship Commission has never turned away any students from outside of the Jiangsu. They are full of energy and ideas, and are always looking to learn knowledge and skills from the Jiangsu. And Master Ryan was one of those outwarders. I think he was originally a materials researcher. After coming aboard the Lufu to study, he was granted the status of craftsman, which is proof of accreditation for foreign students. Usually, the shore-life species leave after graduation, returning to their homeworld or finding other work, because they soon realize that their enthusiasm and talent pale in comparison with long-life species have seen. This is a gulf of time that very few shore-life species can bridge. Most people can only sigh at this barrier. Plus, the long-life craftsmen often look down their shore-life outworlders with an arrogant attitude that cuts deeper than the gulf of time. It's no wonder my master wanted to leave at first. At the time, I was also struggling with my dwindling career. I studied Starskiff manufacturing, but didn't have any knack for it. Lots of masters told me to stop and that there was no point in staying at the Artisanship Commission. I'm not sure why, but Master Ant decided to take me on as an apprentice. Just as I was failing to the rock bottom, he reached out and gave me the strength to keep going. So two people who planned on leaving ended up staying. That's what you could call fate, right? I just need one person to tell me, I'll take you as an apprentice. By my master, he could have left and been a top designer at the IPC, but he stayed behind instead. Why? Because he could see himself in you? He went through hard times, and seeing you isolated and alone reminded him of being a shore-life species at the Artisanship Commission. The feeling is not the same as sympathy. Deep in his heart, helping you is like helping his past version of himself. You are his apprentice and his best friend. I never put this much thought into it. I just remember that my master was willing to teach, and I was willing to learn. Looking back, all those years were filled with heavy memories, but time passes so fast. Before I realized what was happening, his hair was already gray. One ordinary afternoon, he said he was a little tired and wanted to rest, but he fell down at his work table and never woke up again. Time is unfair to everyone. His time has ended, yet here I am, wasting away my mediocre days. That's how things usually end when a long-life species make friends with a short-life species. That is a little bit sad, though. Not even a little bit. That is pretty sad. I owe my master so much. I'm lazy by nature and always put things off. If I could have graduated earlier, I wouldn't be left here with my regrets like I am now. Then you definitely shouldn't be giving up. Take this damaged manuscript as the final exam paper left behind by your master. If you can complete your master's Starskiff design, then that means you can graduate. Complete the damaged manuscript? Can I really do it? No, this is the last possible thing I can do for my master. I have to do it. I'm definitely gonna do this. That's right, if there's anything going to help, just say the word, but if everything's all good now, then... Okay, I want to see the whole manufacturing chain for Starskiffs. Can you take me to see it? Yeah, sure. Seems like you two get along well. I'm not familiar with Stargazer Navalia, so how about I head back first? No, you have to come with us, Shingu. No matching break for you, okay? That seems to be above my pay grade. Well, that's too bad. Just can't wait, so let's get going to Stargazer Navalia. Getting your own designs under the assembly lines in Stargazer Navalia is the dream of all craftsmen in Jiangsu. Master Ryan mentioned countless times how he had optimized an engine here that's been mass-produced here and sold all over the place. However, that engine became obsolete over the past century and has fallen into the annals of history. But he always used to say, good design should be timeless. Shenji, just tell me straight, how can we help you? First up, there are monsters causing trouble around Stargazer Navalia, so I need your protection. I need some visual data in Stargazer Navalia to complement this manuscript. In other words, some physiographs, right? There are many steps in the Starskiff manufacturing process, each one is important. Has Shenji started motivated yet? I want to go through the process of Starskiff manufacturing again. I have a hunch I can recreate the motivation to create once more. Let's get going. Okay. This giant water tank holds seeds. It's not a water tank, but a Starskiff incubator. It's full of culture medium that supports the Starskiff seed during the germination phase and can ensure the biological material grows in a nutritious and controllable environment. This is the first time I've ever heard about this. Let's just move on. That's what made me most curious too. Every day I'll be catching one of these Starskiffs without knowing that it's actually been grown from a seed. You must have heard of the legends of the ambrosial arbor, right? That's what brought about a technological revolution on Jiangsu, especially the Alchemy Commission. They had an utterly miraculous technology. But after Rainbow severed the ambrosial arbor, most of the tech was lost. However, the Starskiff growing technology was retained. Okay, let's take a photo. Uh, uh, yeah, good enough. Okay, so now here's another face. Like I can already see the form of a starskiff taking shape. They really took a lot of seeds into a ship. Even though I read about it 1,000 times, I still feel a sense of the incredible in the face of such wonder. The embryonic phase is the most important stage in shaping the starskiff. If you don't regulate the temperature and culture medium properly, or if the design data has any errors, then the starskiff seed will fail to grow as designed. That is to say, during this phase, there's still a possibility of checking out the failed seed. That's right, some fast-growing anomalies can even burst through the incubator, causing the culture medium to leak out. When that happens, the incubator basically just gets trashed. Looks like this is about to be wrapped up. You can't actually see the core part of a starskiff that has taken form. For one thing, the starskiff seeds develop a detailed and complex root system during subsequent phases, which also act as the internal Jade Abacus network aboard each starskiff. The toughest biological materials in the exterior will gradually close up so that the starskiff can continue its core internal operations even when it encounters severe impacts. I'm really starting to lose track of everything being said. Help me take a photo of this incubator, then we can go check out the nutritive phase. Yeah. I think that was a better photo. Uh, I think I can see the shape of a starskiff. Is this the nutritive phase? Even though we haven't done a thing, there's still this spontaneous sense of pride. If I take pride in any of the work, then I can't just slack off without feeling guilty. Don't you think so, Shenji? Shenji? Shenji is missing. Oh dear. Oh my god. I told him not to run around. Let's go, we gotta save him. And we saved the boy. Thank you. If it weren't for me, I wouldn't be able to fulfill my master. Yeah, it kinda sucks there's so many enemies here, but what you gonna do? Starting to seem like you are just using your master stream as an excuse to wallow in self-pity. I've been talking about my master stream all day, but I'm quickly growing numb to the concept of this word. I would burst into tears whenever I found Master Rand's face, and my heart would skip a beat. Now Master Rand's face is like a blur to me, and my master stream is like a tickled scar on my heart, and each day I scratch every now and again so I'll never forget his memory. I can't even tell if I really do want to fulfill my master stream or whether I'm just remind myself over and over not to forget about him. I'm afraid one day I'll think of Master Rand and there won't be that stir in my heart anymore. It'll mean to me that my master truly left my life. How on earth could I ever hope to repay the time he has spent with me? I could do this when the stream of my master is not completely faded away. Oh dear. Let's go back to incubator. Yeah. Let's go. Where is it? There you are. Okay. One more. Oh, it's right there? Oh, here. That looks like final one, right? Fully grown Starkifffs are extracted from their incubators and temporarily moored here following assembly. Before long, they'll sail all over Jiangsu and become a part of the scenery. Starskiffffs really are a miracle of nature. One does not simply sail without a Starskiff! And the way they're automatically produced is so awesome! Why does the Divination Commission still need us to work so hard for them? Any more photos? Help me snap a pic together with this Starskiff, thank you. Oh, sure. It looks kinda like he made it or designed it, but I guess it's whatever. Can I really design Starskiffs? Can I really fulfill my master's dream? You're overthinking this. Thank you, Miss Shink. I'm not overthinking everything anymore. I just want to go back right away and help complete my master's manuscript. From that moment on, I've been constantly wondering, is there anything that can transcend the confines of time? The passing down of knowledge? If you take on an apprentice and then that apprentice takes on their own apprentice, wouldn't that transcend time? That's actually a pretty good idea, but I haven't reached the level of being able to take on an apprentice yet. My master's manuscript has never been published before. Once finished, I trust it will become a masterpiece that transcends the confines of time. My master spent so much time and effort on teaching me, igniting my passions. He gave me all this time, the most precious thing for a short-lived being, so I have to repay him in kind. I want to prove that the time he spent was not wasted, that his time spent will flow on through me, and that it will flow on for his surviving works. Every day there are so many Starskiff living Stargazer Navalia. One day I'll build my master's dream ship, push it out gently, and set it sailing in the busiest lane of Starskiff Haven. When that day comes, I'll be a real graduate. Go for it, get it done, I suppose. Supervise me until I'm done. I'm supposed to supervise you? Writing the whole manuscript thing? Do you think I have the time? Oh god. Okay. Okay, this is finished, I think. Yes. Thank you.